Why didn't you want to do the role?
My father is a very difficult person.
I really want to start with, this is one of my favorites of the year. You guys did such great work. But I'm going to ask the most important question up front, and it's going to go to you, if you don't mind. When did you decide to have two big movies come out on the same day in November?
Well, it's quite funny with how it all worked out because I have the studios to thank, really, because they actually work together. Like, for the first time ever, to make it possible that I could do both these films. Because there was a point in time that I didn't know if I would be able to do Sentimental Value. So I really have Joachim to thank and all of them to thank that they worked it out, because I had my rehearsals in Oslo, then I went straight to New Zealand to film Predator, and then literally flew to France, drove to Deauville, and we started shooting the very next day. So, but I wanted to do this film so badly. And I wanted to do Badlands so badly. I mean, obviously they're completely opposite sides of the spectrum, but I'm very happy that it worked out. Then, yeah, they decided to come out on the same day.
It's interesting, though, because your character in Sentimental Value really wants to work with the director. It's very similar stuff.
Yeah, it oddly worked. I feel like also Rachel is like an action star, you know, a bit. She's done those films too.
Sure. Listen, while I'm sitting across from you, I just want to say on camera and in front of everyone, I think Andor is one of the greatest TV shows of all time. It's the best Star Wars since 1980. Your work in that is exceptional. I just want to thank you for that project.
Thank you for saying it.
Just exceptional. I'm so curious how actors get ready for that first day of filming. And so for a project like this, there's a lot of rehearsal that I'm going to butcher his name. What? Joachim wants to do, but a lot of actors don't want to rehearse. They want to find it, on set. So what was it like for both of you getting ready for this role in the first day of filming and those weeks leading up to it?
Well, the rehearsals that he has are very different from other rehearsals. He's not deciding anything. You don't block the scenes. You don't do anything of that. You familiarize yourself with the other actors and the text. And you say the text, and he films it. And then he goes back home and says, oh, well, we don't need that text because that's in the face. And we don't need that because that's in the face. It takes it out. I mean, all the bullshit. He's distilling it already before we start shooting. Then on the day we have total freedom. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, it's not, the rehearsals, they're very helpful, but it's not like an over-analyzation. It's like quite the opposite. It's something where you share stories and like we say, cut text out, or then they go back and mold your character a little bit more and more. And so honestly, it's like, to get ready for it, you kind of just have to be open. I think that is it. Open yourself up as much as possible for what's going to happen to be able to react to, the other characters. And we filmed Deauville the first, that was our first time, and that's like when our characters meet.
It was a nice way to start.
Yeah, it was a good, start to our relationship.
You really don't know how a project is going to turn out. And even if you have a great script, it could still just not work. At what point for both of you did you realize, oh wait, this might be a really special movie?
I thought it would be a real special movie from start because he's done several special movies and they've been better and better and better. And this script was better, even better. So it would be a very good movie. How it will be received, that you never know. It could sort of come out at a bad time. It could be something else happening at the same time. It could be, maybe that doesn't work, but I had great faith in it.
For me, I wanted to work with Joachim because I'm such a fan. So I would have done anything, but then to read the script and see how rich and emotional it was, and my character, I loved her so much, and so yeah, I knew it was special. I felt that it was special, but you don't know how people are gonna, accept it.
Sure. When you think back on the filming process, which scene or sequence ended up being a little bit more challenging than you expected for whatever reason? Maybe performance, camera moves, whatever it may be.
I mean, challenging, no scene was challenging in the way, it was just pleasant doing it. Maybe you could say that Deauville, those were challenging because it was night shoots and cold and freezing wind, but they were great fun. So.
They were, yeah, completely. I think It's, there's daunting scenes, when I read a script, like there was a scene where my character says a monologue, and so she's kind of acting within the acting, and then Renate's character later says the same monologue but in Norwegian, and it affects her differently. So I put pressure on myself. I get nervous before those days, but then Joachim and the whole crew are there to make it feel effortless, but I still put pressure on myself,
Sure. Well, it could explain also why so many people respond to your acting.
Oh, thanks.
You know what I mean?
Nerves are good, I think.
I think they keep you honest.
Yeah.
One of the things about this film was you won the Grand Prix at Cannes. And I'm just curious, what is it like to actually go to the festival as actors and be one of the success stories? You know what I mean? Like where you walk the carpet. Because I've been there, and it's like they truly love the art form in a way that is not anywhere else on the planet that I've seen.
I love Cannes.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Cannes. It's I've gotten to go a few times, and yeah, that night was whoa. We didn't expect that. I felt proud for everyone, but then also when they're clapping, you're like, you just start blushing, You're like the camera's in your face, like, okay, it's a long time.
Well, this isn't opera, you think?
Yes.
This is not Pavarotti.
Well, I guess it was my last thing, but I'm curious, you're in the new Hunger Games movie. I'm a big fan of Francis Lawrence. I could pronounce his name, you noticed that. So I'm just curious, what can you tease about the project, and what do you want to say?
Well, I'm done filming it, so that's done. Effie's on the screen, which is super cool. The clothes are great, and I love what Elizabeth Banks did so much, so I'm like, bow down to her. I hope you can, make the fans proud. And Francis is amazing. The cast is great. It was fun.
On that note, I'm going to stop and just say I really mean it. Congrats on this, and good luck with the rest of your speed dating.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks. Yeah, exactly.